EA Sports have just dropped a brand new Bobby Pires card in the anniversary event, and I actually recently packed him when I spent 30,000 gems in my pack opening. So today I'm going to be putting him into my squad, and I'm going to be putting him to the test. So we're going to be putting him into my squad. We're going to be playing a series of head-to-head matches, 3 to be specific, and let's see how this card plays. Is he actually worth it? I think it's a good card because if you max him out, he does not lose any rating in the left wing position. And here he is, as you can see, Bobby Pires in my squad, and we've got the formation on lockdown right here. We've got Mo Salah in the right mid and Rijkaard in the CDM. Those are the new people that I have added, and I'll probably go into more detail on that when I go into the upgrade of how I'm going to be upgrading this account to the next level. But however, this is the formation we're going to be using today. The other left mid I had was actually Pavel Nedved, so let's see how he performs compared to Pavel Nedved, because he's very tall. He's 187 centimeters, and there you can see 187 centimeters, 4-star skill moves, 4.5-star stamina, left wing as a secondary position, and he's got 172 pace, 128 shooting, 173 passing, 167 dribbling, 92 physical, and 78 defending. And this is all trained up to 30, and he's only a purple rank. But once I max him out, I think these stats will be pretty decent. Actually, they'll be pretty decent, and he's very tall. That's the one thing that I actually absolutely love. So I think I'm gonna put him in the left wing and use Pavel Nedved in the left mid. But he looks absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead into the first match here, and let's see. We found our first opponent, and our opponent has got 113 attack, 114 midfield, 112 defense, and he has got 50 head-to-head stars. How do people even do that? 50 head-to-head stars. How do you get 50 head-to-head stars? This match is not going to be easy. This match is not going to be easy. 50 head-to-head stars. So, and he's using a Haaland in the striker. Like, what have I been telling people about a Haaland in this game? He's an absolutely good striker. He's passing the ball slowly though. He's now moving too fast, and he's got Thierry Henry. He tried to chip us there for some reason, but that did not work. Of course it didn't. So let's see here. We pass the ball to Marcus. Marcus passes to Bobby Pires, and bang! Oh my word, we destroyed Gerard there. We sent him back to school. That was amazing. And oh my word, here we pass the ball again, and here we've got Bobby Pires on the ball, but unfortunately the defense absolutely swarms him, so he cannot score there. And now I've got Haaland on the ball, and he's got Henry on the ball once again, and he's doing stuff with that Henry. And look at that pass to Erling Haaland, and Haaland scores the goal, and that is a 106 rated squad. That's why I was just saying, man, don't focus on the rating too much. That is a 106 rated Erling Haaland that has just scored us like that. So that is absolutely insane, man. 50 head-to-head stars, and he's using Erling Haaland. I've been telling people, man, Erling Haaland, use him. So let's see here now. We've got Fabrice Kvaratskhelia, Cristiano Ronaldo now, Kvaratskhelia back on the ball. We've got Bobby Pires. No, that is actually Rijkaard making the run for some reason. We tried to pass the ball back to Cristiano, but we could not get it to him. Unfortunately, he's playing in the left mid position, so he does have to go back into defense sometimes. So that's why you may not see him in the attack too often. But so far, he's doing a pretty good job, because he's doing a very good job, because I don't find him out of position. When I need him, he's generally there. So that is actually very good, and he's almost like a substitute. It's like playing a match with two left wingers in your team, and the passes are very smooth. He's playing very well actually. That ball was supposed to go to Cristiano, but he let it run past him for some reason. And now we've got Haaland on the ball, and Thierry Henry, and we have got Gerard, and now he sends the ball to Gareth Bale, and he is just lob passing all over the place. These lob passes are too overpowered, man, and I get the ball to my Bale, but it's actually half time. He's just shifted into the left wing position now, and he's trying to dribble. He cannot dribble, but he gets the pass underway. This is exactly what I mean when I say he's performing for somebody who's supposed to be in his position. Interchanging with Kvaratskhelia the whole time. He passes the ball to Rijkaard, who's in the attack more than I actually like. He's too much in the attack, and you try to shoot with Gareth Bale, but the pass is too difficult. We cannot get the shot underway there. We get the ball with Kvaratskhelia now. We pass to Bobby Pires. Oh, Bobby Pires absolutely cooks the defense there. Tries the power shot, and Yashin, that is not a problem for him at all. And here we go now. We've got Dan Burn guarding Haaland. And oh my word, he still gets the ball underway. And what a pass to Thierry Henry. What an insane, oh my word. And we almost got scored by Erling Haaland again. These cards, I feel like Erling Haaland is now not a bad card anymore. Be happy if you pack him, man. It's not a bad. In the new update, he plays so well. Headers, dribbling, everything. It's just on point. And it's weird to say that for Erling Haaland because he's usually so heavy. And here we've got Bobby Pires now, but he's absolutely spent. He is tired. And we're only in the 75th minute of the game, so here we've got Kvaratskhelia on the ball. That was some amazing dribbling. Bobby Pires now, and he almost scores the goal, but what an amazing save from Lev Yashin over there. And here we've got Iniesta now. Iniesta passes the ball to Kvaratskhelia, passes to Bobby Pires. Bobby Pires is absolutely spent, so yeah, he loses the ball there. That was kind of obvious. And he's actually taking the free kick, and let's see here. Okay, his free kicks they're OP, they're overpowered. These free kicks are overpowered because he may not have scored there, but I felt the power of that free kick. That was very good actually. I felt that one. That was a very good free kick. And that is game, set, match. We have lost this match 1-0, but it could have been worse. For somebody who has 50 head-to-head stars, I think I held my own very decently. I got our next opponent here. His name is South African 24. He is also in head-to-head FC champion. He's got 109 attack, 109 midfield, and 107 defense. So not very high rated team, but he's still an FC champion. That's why I'm saying that it's not all about rating. Some of these players are very good. I've literally been scored by somebody who was using 94 rated base icon R9. How do you score somebody with a base icon R9? That is insane. So it's all about the skill. It's all about the skill here, and we're going to be facing this guy. He's got players that are not even trained. He's also using Bobby Pires in the left mid position, so a kind of Pires versus Pires in this match. So that's very good actually. And you've got Kvaratskhelia passes to Rijkaard, passes to Marquez passes to let's see here, we pass back in the defense, and Barzagli, and we've got Rijkaard, and now we've got Bobby Pires now, but the ball goes out. That is unfortunate. Now Bobby Pires in the left wing position, filling in for Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, who wasn't there at the time. And boom, now they're just interchanging, working together. And what a pass from Bobby Pires. What a pass. We almost scored from that. What an amazing pass. What an amazing pass, man. And here we go. We've got Barzagli on the ball. Pires once again. It's crazy how fast he ran back to the midfield right there because he was just in the attack. And let's see here, now he's in the midfield, now he's helping out. So this is an absolutely amazing card, especially if you like a left mid formation. This is a good card right here. And Barzagli almost gets the ball, but that was a horrible cross from the winger, so the ball is going to go out. And Cristiano Ronaldo, and now we've got Gareth Bale once again. I don't think we'll be able, oh yeah, and we can't. We could not run with Gareth Bale over there because you know what happens when Gareth Bale runs. There's only one result. But let's see here, Cristiano absolutely destroys the defense with the Elastico, and he almost scores, but he gets swarmed by the defense over there. And now we are trying to get the ball back from the opponent, and the opponent passes to Cherki passes to David. Oh my word, he's trying to lob pass over me, so it's not working. You've got Manuel Neuer on the ball. Manuel Neuer passes to Iniesta to Bobby Pires. Bobby Pires passes Kvaratskhelia to Cristiano absolutely destroys the midfield over there. He takes the power shot, and oh my word, we almost scored there. What a power shot. What a power shot from Cristiano Ronaldo. That almost went in. That was absolutely insane. Let's see here what's going to happen. It's halftime. We got the ball, but we're not keeping it. This is the problem I was talking about. It's so hard to retain possession after making a tackle. So EA need to work on that, and we lose the ball once again to Leroy Sané, and now he's passing circles around me. So it's bad. It's pretty bad. Marquez now, we got Pires. Pires passes the ball to Cristiano, and he's got some physical, and his physical is low, but in game it does not feel that way because he is pushing people off of the ball. It probably has something to do with his height because he's very tall, but he's pushing people off the ball. And here we go, get Kvaratskhelia now on the ball. Kvaratskhelia, and we are trying to get past this defense, but it's as if he's using auto defense, so it's pretty hard. Let's see what we can do here. Bobby Pires with the corner now, and he forces the save from the goalkeeper, so that's actually very good. And now we've got João Mario on the ball. Marquez trying to chase the ball. He passes to Grimaldo. He passes to David. David, we absolutely swarm him and we get the ball. Dan Burn cannot get the pass away over there, and now Leroy Sané is Leroy Sané is through the defense. And now Sané is attacking, but obviously he's on the wrong side because he's a right mid, but he's on the, oh my word, man. Oh my word, man. That is just the worst way to concede a goal. He just passed the ball randomly and look, he scored. Just like this, the defenders should have been able to defend this so easily, but they're just standing there like statues. And Pires actually gets substituted, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to the next match here. Not a good match for him, but he did perform very well actually. I got the final match here, and our opponent is 104 attack, 196 midfield, 107 defense. How is somebody getting to FC Champion with 96 midfield? 96 midfield and somebody's getting to FC Champion? Like, you really can't have an excuse for not being an FC Champion if somebody with 96 midfield can do it. So people have skills, man. People are playing with some amazing skills out here, and he's also using R9. This is insane, man. He's also using base icon R9. How are people using base icon R9 in FC Champion, man? It does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And here the match is underway now, and we've got Gareth Bale, and something is going on with my controls here. Okay, but it seems like it's fixed, and he is passing. Okay, fine, we got the ball there. Bobby Pires now on the ball. Cristiano to Iniesta. I almost said Iniesta. We lose the ball to Mendy. And let's see here what we can do. Maradona is now on the ball. He's also using Maradona. Now he's got Drogba on the ball. He's passing to his base R9, and here we go. Oh, Dan Burn, what is he doing? What is Dan Burn doing? Somebody explain. Please, somebody explain. We get scored by base R9 because of what was the defender doing? What was Dan Burn doing? He was dancing. He's so tall. I don't know why he stretched his leg like that to get the ball. He could have just ran and gotten the ball, but he decided to stretch his leg instead. And now we got scored by base R9. He just tapped the ball in. That is annoying, man. That is absolutely annoying. And here we've got Bobby Pires passes to Kvaratskhelia. We did the elastico, but that did not work. And now we're trying to get the ball, and Bobby Pires just runs over the ball there. Pires now to Cristiano, and now we've got Kvaratskhelia on the ball. And let's see here if we can get past this guy. People are using auto defend when it comes to this point, so it's really hard to dribble past them. And let's see. And that was a bad shot. He hit it at the wrong angle, otherwise that should have been a goal. And here we go, but Iniesta. Pires now. Pires back to Iniesta, and now Kvaratskhelia on the ball. And here we, oh no, that was an amazing tackle. I'm actually gonna put Pires in the left wing here. Let's try and get in some goals with him, because we've seen what he can do in the left mid, but let's see what he can do in the left wing position as well. And let's see here, let's see what he can do. Mo Salah now on the ball. He's gonna pass to Gareth Bale, and here we go, Rijkaard, Cristiano. Now we've got Iniesta passes to Kvaratskhelia loses the ball, but he actually retains it from Zambrotta. We're gonna pass the ball to Rijkaard, gonna pass the ball to Iniesta, gonna pass the ball to Mo Salah, gonna pass the ball to Bobby Pires. Look how tall he is. He is taller than everybody, and this guy keeps tackling me. I don't know how he keeps doing that, but every time he slide tackles my wingers, they just lose the ball. Bobby Pires now with the cross, and Dan Burn. What is Dan Burn doing? That is insane, man. But what a cross from Bobby Pires. And he seems to be a set-piece merchant as well. And oh my word, we almost scored with Cristiano over there. So Bobby Pires is actually a set-piece merchant. Pass the ball back to Pires, we pass the ball back to Marquez, pass the ball to Rijkaard now. We've got Iniesta on the ball, and Iniesta dribbling past the defense, Cristiano in support, and we lose the ball there. And now we've got Drogba, and now R9. He's trying to destroy me with a base R9. Come on, bro. So let's see here now, and bang, we pass to him, bang, we pass to Pires, and bang, we almost scored the goal once again, but Gareth Bale puts us on level terms. So Bobby Pires almost scored the equalizing goal, but he hit it on his weak foot. That's the problem. And he's not maxed out, so hitting things on your weak foot while you're not maxed out, usually that's what happens, because Gareth Bale scored that goal on his weak foot, but he's maxed out. That's the difference. And here we go, we've got Kvaratskhelia on the ball now, we've got Bobby Pires, and we destroyed the defense over there. He could not tackle me this time. And let's see what we can do here. And try to pass the ball to Cristiano to set him up, but we've got a penalty. we've got a penalty, so let's see what we can do here. Cristiano now, and we're gonna slide this down. Then, oh, he read me like a book. Oh man, he read me like a book there. He absolutely read me like a book. That is unfortunate. Let's see here now. Mo Salah trying to get the ball. Mo Salah gets the ball from the opponent. Dan Burn passes to Marquez, who passes to Kvaratskhelia, who passes to Bobby Pires, Iniesta. And now we've got Cristiano on the ball. Iniesta is making the run, but we are too crowded. Cristiano back on the ball again. We are destroying the defense over here. The defense cannot handle us. Bobby Pires now. Oh my word, Dan Burn from the other team. He absolutely stopped us there. The connection is just so bad. The EA servers they're bad. The connection with them is bad. However, that was the review of Bobby Pires. He's absolutely amazing. You can use him in the left wing, you can use him in the left mid, but he's absolutely amazing because he's so tall and his stats are actually very good. So you can go ahead and use him. He's absolutely amazing. 112 rated. If you do pack him or if you're planning to spend your shards on him, he's actually very good. So that was the review. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and drop a like, drop a sub, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Meet.